In this video, we're gonna talk about the law of assumption and how everybody is you pushed out. What does it really mean? How does it really work? Why is it that some people are very good at triggering you? Why is it that certain experiences and things also are very good at stirring up a lot of emotion, a lot of crap out of you? And why is it that you keep on manifesting certain things in your life? We are going to break down everything and how it all tied up to your self-concept, your state of consciousness, and ultimately to you. Now, to help me explain this concept that can be a little bit tricky to grasp, I have a very interesting thing with me, and that is this beautiful cup of water. All right. Now, this is you. Okay, in a very simplistic way, in a very metaphorical way, this is you, and you are filled with water. You're filled with water. Water represents your state of consciousness, your subconscious mind, your self-concept, the content of your current level of consciousness, all your beliefs, all your emotions, all your thoughts, idea, perception about the world and yourself. Okay? This is how you go around the world in your experiences, creating things because of the content of your cup. Now, let's bring something else in the equation. A little spoon. That spoon represents people, right? Things around you, things in your 3D reality. So that can be people, can be money, can be things, can be cars, can be the weather, whatever. This represents something. Now, have you ever been in a situation when somebody really pissed you off? Something is happening, you get really angry, you get really pissed off, you feel very hurt by what that person did. And you cannot blame them, you attack them, you judge them because of what they did to you. Or you go in a situation, right, and you're starting to think about money, and all of a sudden you get anxious and you start to worry about the bills and you start to worry about the future. And you get, in scarcity mode all straight away simply because you started to think about money or something outside of you happened regarding to money, business, finance. And it created something in you. Now, why this is so important is because a lot of people blame what is happening outside. You see, it's not me. It's money, it's that person, my asshole boss, it's that thing that happened outside of me, it's the government, it's all the protests, it's the recession that's coming, whatever. It's that creates all that suffering that I feel inside me, all that stress, all that emotion, all that anxiety is triggered by those people, right? The toxic people that we like to label. But I want to offer you a very different perspective with the law of assumption, with really being a conscious creator of your reality. This can no longer be the case. You have to take responsibility for how you feel, for your perception, for your beliefs, and for what you keep on creating in your reality. That is the only way to learn your lesson, to graduate to the next level, and to break some patterns, but also to welcome different experiences that triggers different reaction in your life. Because here is something that's very important. Everybody is you pushed out, meaning that this spoon, what that spoon triggers inside of you has nothing to do with the spoon, with the person, with the money, with the thing, with the situation. It has everything to do with what is already inside of your cup, inside of your subconscious mind. You see, you get triggered and your state of consciousness becomes all murky, and you get angry, and you get resentful, and you get blaming, and you get in scarcity, and you get happy sometimes, and you get, whatever it might be that you're feeling, that you're experiencing, that you are embodying in that state of consciousness, right, in that container. You have to own that, because the content of your state of consciousness, the content of your subconscious mind has nothing to do with that person, with that thing. They are simply triggering something that is already inside of you. So in a way, they're simply allowing you to see what is already within yourself, like a beautiful mirror. And you're only creating, perpetuating, attracting certain things, people, and situations that reflect the hidden and obvious content of your state of consciousness, of your self-concept. So, you could go and blame the spoon, people, money, external situation for how you feel, for your victim mentality, for things not working out, for whatever it might be, the situation that you don't like, that you want to change. But as long as you don't look inward at the beliefs, at the repressed emotion, at your shadows, at your state of consciousness and what is being triggered, and you stop projecting that on the outside world that you think. If you keep doing this, you will keep on perpetuating certain experiences, because as long as you don't purge and clean the content of your consciousness, those things, people and situations around you will keep on stirring the shit inside of you. Pardon me the expression, but that's how it works. That's why everybody is you pushed out. That's why if you are kind and nice and loving toward other people, what those people will do is that they will be nice to you, and they will add other experiences, other things back to you, because life is always mirroring back your state of consciousness, especially our most hidden belief, our shadows, what Carl Jung said, perception is projection. What we hate, dislike the most in another individual is what we can learn the most about ourselves. Because what you see outside can only come from your own state of consciousness, from your own perception, from your own filters. Because you don't see people and things and experience as it is, you see it as you are, based on the content of your cup. And I spend a lot of time here because I really want to make sure that you understand this. Otherwise, you'll remain a victim. And if you're a victim, you're powerless. You're powerless for that thing and that time and that place and that situation that is happening, that is affecting you, that you have no control over, but that is affecting you. So you see, when Neville Goddard was talking a lot about everything is you pushed out, and he was talking a lot about the golden rule and treating others in the way you want to be treated, and revising and seeing other people as prosperous and successful and loving and kind, and seeing yourself in that light. What he was saying is that you must become a different person. Your self-concept is what is always attracting and creating situation around you, because life is acting as a mirror, reflecting back to you your innermost state of consciousness. So as you start to cleanse all those negative emotions and beliefs and thoughts and habits that are no longer representing who and what you want to be in your life, who and what you want the mirror to reflect back to you, as you purge this, when people come and do certain things, you'll no longer get triggered. You'll be indifferent. But most importantly, those toxic people, quote unquote, toxic people that you keep on attracting, or certain situation or partners that you keep attracting, or financial situation that seems to come always to create that anxiety, that scarcity, will start to fade away. And the most interesting things will happen is that you will notice that it's gone, but you will feel like, indifferent to it, because it no longer represents your state of consciousness and how it is. And this is when you really know that your self-concept that you really change. You feel like the person you used to be feels like how could I ever been that person? Like, it feels so foreign, so weird. It feels like unlike me. That's the level of change that you need to truly become a conscious creator. But that's also the feedback that you know that you've overcome many layers of your self-concept. And surely what's going to happen is that as you cleanse, and I use the word cleanse here because of the metaphor, as you cleanse the content of your subconscious mind, you will also cleanse the content of your 3D reality and what you're creating, attracting, manifesting, and what is happening around you. Once you start to have less bitterness, less resentment, less judgment, less attack in your thoughts and in your consciousness toward other people, the world, or yourself, you start to see how much more loving life becomes toward you and you toward it. And this is why everybody is you pushed out. And I think this is one of the greatest lessons that we can always reflect on, because if you start to look at the world as a mirror and everybody that comes your way as a reflection of your own projections, you can start to be like, what is this mirroring back to me? What can I learn? What is the belief? What is the thought? How did I contribute to create this situation? See, now you become conscious of maybe hidden aspects of your consciousness that are contributing to creating certain things in your life. And as you go and move to a different state, to a different belief, to a different thought, now you become empowered to break the pattern, to no longer live subconsciously on autopilot, but to live as a conscious creator and be like, you know what? This is no longer what I want to experience. Let me think differently. Let me see this situation differently. Let me embody a different person, a different state of consciousness again and again, and see what happened. See what will be reflected in my reality and what I start to attract. Now, this is hopefully a simple way for you to understand what everybody's you pushed out is and how everything links back to your self-concept, to your state of consciousness, to your beliefs. We live what we believe, and this takes a tremendous amount of taking responsibility for your thoughts, for your emotion, for your shadows, for everything that is happening within yourself, even though you feel like it's because of an external situation. But you have to change that around and be like, you know what? I am attracting things based on what I've created up to now. If I want the mirror to reflect something else, I need to start projecting something else to the mirror. So let me know what you think down in the comment, guys. If this makes sense, if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe to this channel to help me grow this community. And if you want to see more videos like that, guys, I will see you next time. Be well.